You're very welcome back to the Daily Rundown with me, Fiona Fox. Now, this week is Parkinson's Awareness Week, and a survey conducted by the charity Parkinson's UK has said a third of people with the disease feel the need to hide their symptoms or even lie about their condition. A reason for this was they feel that the symptoms are not socially acceptable and may embarrass those close to them. It added it was concerned that too many people were struggling alone with the diagnosis, which can affect people's emotional health. The disease affects 127,000 people in the UK, which is about 1 in 500 people. So Parkinson's Awareness Week, it goes from the 18th to the 24th. Now, obviously, Parkinson's UK are working hard to try to raise awareness about this. We were just kind of discussing it on the break, weren't we? We are lucky we haven't had anybody close to us affected by it at the moment, as we know. Is it one of those of obviously everybody wants their charity, to kind of stay and imprint on people, and that is Parkinson's a bit behind? Are people less aware of the symptoms? What do we kind of associate with Parkinson's?
Well, I think for me, growing up, Parkinson's was embodied by Muhammad Ali.
Right.
So growing up, my understanding of Parkinson's was it was a very serious disease that was related to, somehow some head injury, so which is massively different, from what it is. And then growing up, Michael J. Fox, was another famous person and it seems to be, as you say, with the famousness, and unfortunately, and it may be a difficult thing to say, but Parkinson's, it doesn't have an angle that media, Tourette's has had, it has an angle that a TV company can lever on, and I think with Parkinson's, it just seems to be a condition that just is a horrific condition that takes away, you can watch your loved ones just disappear in front of your eyes, and it's just. It is, and I can understand, and it's good that we have this awareness, and the only way we can get this awareness is to talk about this. And it saddens me to think that people, don't want to tell their families. It's not that they don't want to tell the general public, not that you would sort of broadcast the things,
sure,
but it's that they don't want to tell their loved ones. They feel that they don't want to tell the people who have known them all their lives and who know them as the person, don't know them as the shell, but know them as the person that's inside there. It's really unfortunate, but yeah, it's good that we're getting out there and we're talking about it. But it is, maybe they're not so much that they're not behind it. It's just, I mean, how, it's a sad situation, and not that any of these situations are happy, but it doesn't seem to have, nobody's got a handle on it, and it seems a sad thing to say, but in this day and age, you need a handle on it. Somebody needs a selling point. Yeah.
That's all true, but like you said, there are quite a few celebrities who have been diagnosed. Well, not quite a few, but like you said, Muhammad Ali, Michael J. Fox was he was diagnosed quite young as well, wasn't he? And who did we just mention? Billy Connolly, of course. He appeared, I think he was at the National Television Awards maybe this year, and he won an award. I think it was I'm open to correction on that, but did you see it? He's completely different, but obviously it's medication now. That's already changed my perception of what Parkinson's is, to be honest.
I think what these sort of campaigns do need is the high profile sort of thing. And Muhammad Ali and Michael J. Fox, very high profile, but they're not British. So in terms of getting the hit here, if you like, and the awareness here, they really probably. It's probably useful for them if they can use, in a non-use way, the likes of Billy Connolly, because it's a story that people are interested in because they're nosy and it's a celebrity. But it does have the plus side, although Billy Connolly wouldn't like it, I'm sure. It does have the plus side then of raising the profile of it. So the fact that they're doing this sort of awareness week's a great thing, because there's lots of people that just won't really understand what it's about.
I think they're really, I think even I was just looking at symptoms and that, and I was reading an article about a man who was accused, he was doing shopping, and he was buying, some bottles of wine or whatever, and he was accused of being drunk and questioned as to whether he was going to drive home from the supermarket, but he was a Parkinson's sufferer. So obviously if we can't even recognise symptoms, This awareness week is obviously very, very much needed. So it does run from the 18th to the 24th of April. And for more information, go to parkinsons.org.uk. Now, more news from a charity, but this time it's not so good. Age UK has been criticised by the Charity Commission for promoting an energy company that was not providing the cheapest rates. The charity made money over £6 million from a deal and promoted to its members and supporters on behalf of that company. The Charity Commission described it as a significant oversight, whilst the energy regulator said they would not be conducting their own investigation. The charity has said it will do more to offer clearer transparency in the future. This just seems like just another, there's been quite a few disappointments in the charity world, hasn't there, over the last couple of years? Transparency popping up all the time. What do you think, Stephen?
It's a sad one, this, because Age UK, Age UK is a great charity. The danger with these situations or types of stories is that there's a real negativity or that sort of sticks to the charity in its overall aims. They've messed up. For a charity to promote something to its supporters, they've got to be absolutely clear why they're doing it. Make sure they tell people why they're doing it, what the position is. And this seems to be a case of Age UK presenting information to its members, I think, actually, rather than supporters. I'm not quite sure who it was, but to elderly people, significantly, who, when they saw it was from Age UK, assumed it had been vetted and that was a good energy tariff for them to have. So there should have been a big warning on it saying, we're advertising this, but we have not vetted it, we have not checked it out, we are not saying it's the cheapest. New, big neon light on it. It had to be there because it was obvious people would assume that they'd vetted it. So for a charity to do that sort of thing is sad, because they've only done it to make money. And it's good the charity makes money, does good things with the money, great. But charities can't just make money however they like, as we know.
No, I think it's unfortunate that they are promoting these energy tariffs. I think that maybe the approach should have been that they should have worked with, the energy companies to negotiate some kind of some kind of deal for Age UK members. But I do agree, Stephen, that I think that nowadays it's too easy, and I think everybody would be forgiven for you get a deal, you sign it, you get diddled somehow, and then you never fall for that. You never fall for that again, and from that day you read every element of your terms and conditions. You make sure that little extra bit that's in small writing, it may just be the cynic in me. You just learn those things. But yeah, when these people see something from Age UK and the Age UK are going, here's this deal, well, Age UK say it's fine. It may be a oversimplification, but people buy from people, and people buy from, over the time, people will be, as my mum would describe it, as you become chronologically gifted or old, you become more and more certain you buy from less and less people. I used to work for a company who deliver their items in green vans with an animal on the side, and they have a seasonal advert that is usually watched quite a lot. And people shop from that particular place. I once had a phone call and the lady had waited 3 minutes on the phone line and said, oh, hello, could you tell me what day of the week it is? And I said, yes, madam, it's Wednesday. And she said, thank you very much, put the phone down. These people buy from brands. So if you get Age UK telling you that this energy tariff is the best one, they're going to buy into it. Age UK should just raise things.
It's a massive betrayal of trust then, though, isn't it? It's a massive betrayal of trust.
I don't think it was as bad, though, as them saying, here's the best tariff. They just said, here's a tariff. Yeah. Now, the effect's the same. I agree with you. Absolutely. The effect's exactly the same. But if they'd said, here's the best tariff, and it wasn't, then, you could sue them. You could claim against them. That actually, in some ways, would be better in that sort of sense. But this was just, there's a tariff. and people automatically think they must have checked this out. Because the older you are, and I speak personally, the older you are, the more either you can't be bothered for checking things out, you stick with what you know, or it's just too difficult. You know, people don't, still to this day, my parents are a great example, you know, they could save a fortune on energy. I know they could. And I keep saying to them, I'll do it for you. It'll be easy. You won't notice a difference. You don't need to do anything. It's fine. Just need to go on this website and I'll get it. No. We've been with for, no, they're good. They're fine. We're okay.
Yeah.
You know.
See, but the thing is that you're so right. I don't even think that's age specific, to be fair. That's what companies rely on, of course, but we don't expect this from charities, do we? Especially who are supposed to target, look after the elderly, particularly. And it does seem to have come on the back of a few other kind of, we had kids company last year all throughout 2015. What kind of transparency do we need with charities for people? Do you feel there's a loss of faith with charities, first of all, or?
I would like to think there isn't, to be honest. I mean, this is a specific, which is, as we know, they've put something to their members and they've just not been clear. It's not been clear. So it's a transparency issue. Kids Unlimited, Kids Company, Kids Company. That was, there's big investigation. That's about financials.
It was wildly different, to be fair.
They're different. But you're right, though. The overall effect might be a negativity around charities. I always take the view, if someone's going to have a generally negative view of charities, then they're just not do-gooders.
Yes.
So we need more do-gooders.
We do.
Well, we've only got Stephen Armstrong here today.
Well, that's it. I only have a certain amount of good to do. Only a certain amount of good can be done.
I'm going to have to leave it there for that one. Thanks very much, guys. We're going to go for our second break of the evening. We've got lots more news to come up and a special interview as well. Don't go anywhere.